to Super Pat World. It is time to go ahead and play some more Nurket levels. And it is Thursday. It is Thursday. We have one more day before the weekend. And then 3 more days to Christmas. You gotta be kidding me, chat. You gotta be kidding me with that one. It is really unbelievable. But I better believe it, because it's true. We are almost there. What's going on, Cameron? Big shout out to Cam. How are ya? How are ya? It is Thursday. What's up, Super Trucker J? What's the update with you, my good man? What's up, Sally and Dave? What's up? Good afternoon, Nick. Good afternoon. I'm excited to play some more Nurket levels. Definitely pumped for that. What's going on, Balin? How's your Thursday going out there, chat? How is Thursday going? Cameron, this level's going to be long if it's 4 minutes with Ark. Exactly. That leads me to believe Ark cleared it and then never went back for the world record. But you know what? To optimize. I wonder if Ark made it through Section 1 and then made it through Section 2 in whatever time was left over, like 2.5 minutes or something. That's possible too. What's up, Crystal? What is going on? Is it feeling like Christmas yet for you? Because it's getting close. It is getting closer, chat. Closer and closer. Nick is saying it's rainy this morning, then snowy and icy this afternoon. Ooh, that's not great. Super Trucker J got the results. They're saying you have a specialized heart condition. It has to do with build-up proteins. Blocking your heart. One more test on that. On where the protein's coming from and then the treatment. Okay. Well, sounds like a plan's getting put in place, getting some answers. That's very windy, Nick. Be careful out there. Be careful out there in the madness. Double tap the screen, hit that like button. We're about to get it started up here. We are about to start it up. Badu. What's going on, Toad the Jam? Couple more days. All right, Super Trucker J. So you're on track to be home for Christmas at least? How are you, K. Barowski? Toad the Jam, Clumsy, what's going on? What is going on out there? All right, you ready? Because I am. Iron Keep. It is the Iron Keep. Double tap the screen. Here we go. It's about to get serious in here. Great indication. Whoops. Okay, good first run. We're ready. This is going to be a tough, but a great one. Here we go. Oh. I got to drop it a little later. A bit later. That was too late. All right. Well, it was at least an adjustment in the right direction. Whoa! Midair. Did not need to do all that. There we go. Oh, buddy! Oh, I misunderstood. First, activate the block. That makes a bit more sense. It makes a bit more sense. There we go. Oh, that's going to be tough. There we go, Clumsy. Hey, did anybody watch Doug and Rugrats? Found out the hard way that they took Doug Season 4 off of Paramount Plus. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me there. I think I actually want to get left on the platform so I can generate a bit more momentum. I don't think I'm supposed to just run right from the middle of it. Whoops. What's up, Bronny? Dude. Hey, dude. Yeah, we're getting that down at least. Like this. Yeah. Do I read chat? I sure do. I sure do. As long as it's family friendly. You know, I even think that is my favorite part of streaming, is reading the chat and responding. It can be stressful, especially if it's over the line. You're unhinged? Well, we may not work out then, Bronny. We may not work out as friends. We may have to go our separate ways in peace. With no hard feelings. It's not you, it's me. Oh, come on, that was so close. I'm sorry, Bronny. So glad you came down here to get all this help. Me too, Super Trucker J. You made the right call, man. You made the difficult but the correct call to get the help you need. Close. That is tricky. Oh, that's nearly it. That is nearly it. Ken wants the turtle jump. You may get one. I don't think you'll get one at this level. But you may get one this stream, my good man. Oh. We are probably as far from each other as it can be on Earth. Interesting. Oh, I saved it. Got it. Yeah, buddy. Need the third one. What's going on, George? What's up, Michael? Tried to chat on Facebook, wouldn't work. I hear you, buddy. I hear you loud and clear. It's a disaster over there. I want to throw that second POW on the right. That's it? You're not interested in that fact? I don't know that I'm not interested. I just don't believe it. So that automatically is less compelling to me. Because the only way you could make that claim is if you knew exactly where I was on Earth. Which I don't think you do. There we go. Oh, okay. closer. Did I have 100% DK Bonanza? No. Why don't you believe it? I'm clearly American. I am from the United States. But like I said, the reason I don't believe it is the only way you could make that claim accurately is if you knew exactly where I was on the map. And very few people know that answer. Very few. I'm a homebody. I don't get out much. Oops, almost. What's up, Boo? But I am from Estados Unidos. There we go, that works. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but it does work. There we go. Alright, grand finale. Hey, oh. Oh my good gracious. Oh, and we don't get a checkpoint here, right? We did! Okay, I didn't even notice. Oh boy. Homebodies, there you go, Clumsy and Super Trucker J. What's up, Fernando? No giveaways, K. Barowski. Oh, that's pretty cool how that works. Whoops. Oh, you don't mean the exact point. You mean by the country. So you're the furthest country away from the United States. Okay, well, what's that? I'll take the bait on that. Need for Speed, George. What's up, Midnight? Oh, bonking. Guess what point on planet Earth is opposite the United States? I get 3 guesses. I'll go with first guess is China. I'll guess China. I'm not good with the globe. The Atlantic Ocean? Okay, I got it this time. Yeah, buddy. Oh, it worked. Hey! Oh, buddy. Oh! If I get it correct, you'll sub? Not even close? Okay, Australia. Let's go with Australia. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi! There it is, Super Trucker J. What's up, Andrew? We're making progress, George. I got it to work once. You have no idea if it's the furthest, but that was the whole premise of your question. That was the whole premise. Oi, oi, oi! There it is, Sally. What's up, Jess? Very far from Australia. What's up, Savage Chewbacca? Your son got into WPI. Congratulations, little engineer. That's amazing. Huge shout out to Savage Chewbacca's son, Mini Chewbacca. Oh, gosh. Thank you for the hot in the share. Showing me you care. You're unhinged? I don't think unhinged means what you think it does. Very far from Australia. Final guess, Italy. Is it just line it up? Is it just that I line it up with that, Aha! That's the trick. Oh, that's what that was supposed to be. Oh my goodness, I gotta be so much faster. Miss Swag on board, that was Australia. Closest one, but no? Okay, I failed. Getting closer to getting out of here, going home. That's what we like to hear, Super Trucker J. I want to grab that on the way up. All the way up. On the way up. Like so. Oh, boy. buddy. Oh, that's wrong. That's incorrect. The first POW is what brings out the second POW. That one. That gives me this one. Which then gives me the platform. Now we gotta really be fast here. Now I can cheat a jump by doing that. I think I could cheat both of those jumps, actually. Need to leave the chat now? Okay. Well, enjoy your life. I wish you the best. It was an interesting encounter. No, that's wrong. What's up, Pumpkin King 93? This time tomorrow we celebrate Christmas time. Hey, why you gotta wait till tomorrow, bro? Celebrate Christmas right now. Once you're less than 10 days from Christmas, I feel like you are deep into the heart of the Christmas season. Oh, come on, bro. So, yeah, did anybody watch the Christmas episode of Rugrats or Doug? I watched both. I had to buy the Doug episode on YouTube for $2 because they took it off of Paramount Plus. The big cats! Eat math, snacky snack while watching. Ooh, what's the snack? You saying that just made me remember having... No, wrong thing. Nilla wafers? Take care, Brownie. It was a pleasure. There, finally. There you go. Oh, I can't save it. Because you have to work tonight and tomorrow and mentally can't relax till the shifts are over. Okay, so wait, are you saying after tomorrow's shift, you're done until Christmas? Who wants to work on Christmas Eve for me? We measured out Chex Mix, marshmallows, chocolate crackers, peanut butter chips, and chocolate chips! You're the greatest teacher ever! The big cats are some lucky cats, I'll tell you that right now. The big cats are lucky big time. Pretty much have a few small things Monday, Tuesday. Is it bedtime yet? I have embarrassingly been going to bed at 8:30 now, but for the first time in over a year, I'm averaging over 7 hours sleep, which really does help me, as much as I hate to admit it. I grew up priding myself on needing very little sleep. But especially as an adult, it definitely makes a pretty big difference. What's up, Twinkies? Shout out to Twinkies. Not my favorite Little Debbie. I'd go with the... What would I... I'll go with the Cosmic Brownie. Whoops. Sleep is good for the brain and the muscles and everything else. That's the thing. It actually is important for health as much as I hate to admit it. Because I don't like to sleep. I'm not a fan of sleep. We are way ahead of the game on this one. Hey, how you like me now? Got it. Cosmic Brownie and Nutter Butters. Great choices, Fairly Dog Parents. Thanks, Midnight. Thanks, Jess, Fairly Dog Parents, Fernando, Super Trucker J. That was a great one. Thanks, Erica, Dave, and Clumsy. Almost the same age. You fall asleep early, many nights. Don't feel bad. Yeah, but you are married with kids. You have a good excuse. No, but on a serious note, I am doing it intentionally. I'm trying to set the line at least 7 hours sleep. For the past year, I've averaged 5 hours a night for a year. And I think it has not been serving me very well. Even though, again, I've always prided myself on being able to have very little sleep. Stayed up all night many, many times as a young man without much difficulty at all. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Naps can be good. Naps can be good. Oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh, this is wild. You love sleeping naps, but since you had your daughter, you don't get much of either. That's fair. I gotta do the other one first. This is crazy. In a good way. That one. I always feel like you're being lazy when you take a nap. Oh, I don't have that problem. Thankfully, that's one problem I don't have. If there's any... If it's possible for me to fall asleep, I don't feel bad about it at all. Because to me, that's my body saying, hey, guess what, bro? You need some rest. Wow, that was cool. Oh, buddy! This is cool. This is actually incredibly cool. Take a screenshot, chat. Give this one a try. All right, 5 hours is your average? Yeah, and that's been my average, and it ain't serving me very well. Especially if I'm trying to get back on the healthy train. The animals take naps, that's true. But I would say naps probably aren't for everyone. They're probably not for everyone. But for some people, they can be a really good thing. But, you know, have you ever known somebody who, like, has a hard time just relaxing? They feel guilty just relaxing. Feel like they have to be always doing something. Thankfully, that is not me. That would drive me cuckoo. What's going on, Jordan? That's you told the jam? Now, what do you attribute that to, if you don't mind me asking? Is it an upbringing thing? Do you feel like it's a personality trait? What is the driving force? This is really, really cool. Wow. That's a Z. I wonder if I need the, need the shell as well. I love how that works. Nice. Oh, no good. I always aim for 6 to 7, but underweight probably get 5 to 6. Your mom and her mom were the same way, so it must be a family thing, maybe an upbringing. Like, that's what you were raised to be. Well, I apologize. It's you. That's you too. It drives your wife nuts. Wow, Fairly Dot. Now, same question to you, Fairly Dot parents. Do you attribute it? Were your parents the same way? Do you think it's more a personality trait, or is it the result of your environment? Because, like, for me, I already know. Wow, that was cool. Was that right? Oh my gosh, this is amazing. What's up, Jeff? I could never be romantically involved with somebody who felt that way. Because if there's one thing I have zero tolerance / patience for, it's somebody telling me that I need to be busy. I need to be doing something. Come from a long line of nappers. There you go, Sally. If there's one, I am definitely on your wife's side, Fairly Dod parents. I would lose my absolute mind. Although, you probably don't, I'm sure you've probably learned to just keep that to yourself. Something you hold yourself to but don't hold your wife to. Because that really is a pretty horrible feeling when somebody's on you about relaxing. That is a no-go for me. I love how that works. There we go. No! Close. It wasn't until I was 35 I started taking a bath. Your mom was a putzer. I don't know what that is. Like putzing around? What does that mean? My friend's dad used to call me putsy, and it was an insult. He did not mean it in a positive way. For me, the nap sweet spot is like 15 minutes. I think a 15-minute nap is my ideal nap. But hey, I'm curious, Fairly Dod parents. Between you and I in the internet, if you having that disposition, if you notice your wife just kicking back, does it bother you? I never intend to make my wife feel bad when she lays around. I do thing, but I know she does. Putzing, just doing things around the house. Okay. So, but here's my question to you. If you're being totally honest, is there any part of you that gets annoyed with her for being able to just enjoy relaxing in a way that you might not be able to? That would be my question. Because it does seem like for some people that is the case. They genuinely feel annoyed when someone else is able to kick back and relax in a way that they are not. You ever come across that, chat? This is so cool. Finally. No! Nap for an hour or two. Oh my gosh, they've done studies. Increments of 45 minutes is the perfect back because you get one full REM cycle. Anything less than 45 minutes and you interrupt the REM cycle. Is this true? Because I thought I remembered reading that 20 minutes was the perfect. I'm going to ask AI, what's the perfect nap length? I won't even give it suggestions. And we'll see what its reasoning is. We're almost there, Clumsy. The perfect nap length depends on your goals, but scientific research consistently points to 10 to 30 minutes as the ideal for most people seeking a quick boost in alertness, performance, and mood without grogginess. Why 10 to 30 minutes? This duration primarily involves light sleep stages, stage 1 and 2, refreshing the brain without entering deep, slow-wave sleep. It avoids sleep inertia, that heavy, disoriented feeling upon waking. Studies, including NASA's famous research on pilots, found that a 26-minute nap improved alertness by up to 54% and performance by 34% while minimizing grogginess. Other experts recommend 15 to 30 minutes for similar benefits: enhanced vigilance, reduced fatigue, better cognitive function, and no major interference with nighttime sleep. Okay, and now it addresses your longer ones. 60 to 90 minutes. These allow a full sleep cycle, including deep and REM sleep. They offer greater benefits for memory consolidation, creativity, emotional processing, and recovery from sleep deprivation. However, they carry a higher risk of sleep inertia and can disrupt your nighttime sleep if taken regularly. So there we go. And then the shorter naps, if it's under 10 minutes, even brief naps can provide some alertness gains, but benefits are shorter lived. So in summary, if you're looking for the perfect everyday nap to recharge without downsides, aim for 20 to 30 minutes. It's the sweet spot backed by the most evidence. So there you go. That's what AI has to say about it, George. Okay, Fairly Dod Parent says, no, we relax differently. My relaxing is doing stuff around the house. Okay, that's amazing, Fairly Dod Parent. See, you're the perfect balance. You are the perfect balance. If you can have that preference where you don't, you can't really just sit around and relax without feeling like you're being lazy or feeling like you need to be productive. If you feel that way, that's valid. But if you impose that on everyone around you, you're a bad time to be around. Sorry. Sorry for the tough love, but I'm telling it like it is. It's fine if you're that way, but not everyone is that way. There we go. There we go. That's not right. Glad we got a checkpoint. You okay with a little grogginess? Okay, Andrew. That's what worries you about taking naps? Just mess up the sleep schedule. Exactly. That's why I keep it. That's why 15 minutes is the perfect spot for me. Takes you at least an hour to fall asleep, and then you nap for an hour and a half. Oh, my gosh. Sally's doing her own thing. Oh, I can't. That's not going to work. There we go. Oh, my gosh. There are times I do what my wife would call relaxing, like playing Mario Maker, when I feel like your putzing is done. There you go. Okay. You've got the balance. You've got my respect, Fairly Dog parents. You're doing it right, bro. You are doing it right. Whoa. That was cool. Oh. What's going on, William? What is the story with... No! Fish. I need that fish. I need that fish. I can't turn right away. There we go. There we go. Oops, there we don't go. I wonder how much that factors into the desire to travel. Like, here's an example. Growing up, a lot of people loved to go out. Go out to the bars, go out to the clubs, going out, right? I never. And I was kind of extroverted as a younger person, but I never enjoyed those settings. Possibly just because I was way too overstimulated. But also... like, it's always too loud. It's very difficult to carry on any kind of meaningful conversation. It's always too crowded. There's very rarely adequate seating. Like, all those reasons are more than enough for me to say, not for me. Yet, the majority of my friends were all about it. In spite of all those things, they'd even agree with everything I just said. They say, oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But it did not impede their ability to enjoy it. Whereas for me, especially the idea if I'm going to pay a premium to experience that environment, and it's going to be not the most enjoyable thing for all those reasons. Whoa. Oh, we're doing it! Oh, my goodness! Get there, Pat! No, why did you spin? Go to clubs either. Have to do with PR, the social communication, desire. Well, that's it. This is the thing. I was always down for the get-together at somebody's house. If there's 10 or less people getting together at somebody's house, I am pumped. I am so thrilled. I can't wait. And that's true to this day. That, to me, is the perfect social setting. There's always going to be adequate seating, adequate food, adequate lighting, the ability to go into a quieter place if you need to talk without interruption, and no premium cost. That's like 1 billion times better for me. Like, it's not even close. It is not even close. Whoa! Never came for the bars and clubs unless the occasional pool bar. There you go. Okay, you're a billiards player. You ever heard of Stefano Palinga? Trick shot master. Oh, I had a pool table growing up. Loved that. I loved that. But similarly, the idea of taking a trip that is going to cost $10,000+ an international 1 or 2 week trip that's going to cost $10,000 or more. The only way I'd even have a chance at enjoying that is if it was the greatest week or 2 weeks of my life. And the odds of that being the case are incredibly low. Impossibly low. What in the world is this going to be? You love going out in your teens and 20s. You hate going out now in the 30s. A lot of energy, no reward. Used to go to a pool hall weekly. Okay, Super Trucker J must have some moves, too. I'm down for a nice little local weekend away. That's the sweet spot for me. You want a nice little weekend away? We'll blast a few $100. Try some new food spots. Get a new experience in there. That I can get down with. But, bro, 5-digit international trips where you're spending 2 of the days just traveling there and back? No. Oh, gosh. What's up, Tawny? My ex-wife and I would go weekly. Okay, it was one of your things. Nice. Okay, well, that's even better. That is even better. But seriously, chat, on dating apps, I'm not exaggerating to say 80% or more of all the female profiles I see, somewhere on that page, they're talking about travel as a big life priority, something incredibly important that needs to be happening often. Which I would not have thought. This is the thing, I can definitely appreciate. That's true for, if that was true for even 50% of people, I feel like that wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me. But when it's 80% or more, now I'm shocked. That is an incredible majority to all have the same preference in that way that I cannot relate to. But you know, I wonder what's at the heart of that. I wonder if there's any implication, at least some of the time, of being more in the passenger role, like not necessarily doing the planning or necessarily doing the paying. Because if you take out those two things, even my own desire to travel would definitely increase. If I didn't have to worry about paying for it, and didn't have to worry about planning it, I guess that would drastically shift my perspective. And I wonder how much that's implied in that context. Best part is you want to travel on your dime. Well, I guess I'm wondering how much that's part of it. Because maybe that is like sort of the subtext is like, I'm looking for someone who can afford to travel with me. I keep holding up. This level's amazing. All the Nurket levels from today I'm giving like a 10 out of 10. I really, 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 really enjoyed what he's got going on today. They've all been great, but I feel like these have been especially good. And this is his first account, so I wonder if this is when he was just really starting to hit his stride. Like, find the sweet spot. I gotta get further away from that. It's your ideal holiday? Have it all planned by somebody else? Well, that's the thing. I do think I could get a lot more down with that. If, from that perspective, if I wasn't paying or planning, it would definitely lower the stakes. You know what I mean? There'd be a lot more room for, well, even if it doesn't go that great, kind of a no harm, no foul situation. Whereas, if I'm going to save 10 grand plus for a single trip, first of all, that's going to take a long time. Second of all, it's going to put a lot of pressure. How do I do this? It's going to put a lot of pressure on having a real good time. Like to complete. There you go. One more day till Christmas break. Big shout out to Erica. Oops, wrong one. You're able to afford to travel when you're dating. It was always let's go here or there, but when the topic finances came up, always make you pay. Always make more. You have to pay more? It was always you make more, so you pay more. Okay. So in Edward's experience, the expectation was attached to who's making more money at their job. Which, I mean, that is a pretty fair point. I would have to... I see the logic there. But it also sounds like there's at least a shared responsibility there. And let the record show the context here is me trying to understand how it could be true for such a majority of people. That's the part that shocks me. Whereas it doesn't shock me that people out there like to travel and are... How do I do that? And are capable to do so. The students love to interact. One of them was literally jumping up and down! I love to hear that. Big shout out to the big cats. They do it right. I've been stuck here for a while. Well, ultimately, the sad truth is I'm a financial disaster. I do have a house, though. I feel like that should count for something. Nobody wants a house. Everybody wants to travel everywhere. Nobody wants a house. That's what I have to offer. I do have a house. At a time in history where it is very difficult to have a house. But no one wants to stay in the house. I wonder if I'm doing this wrong. I'm starting a window. Counts for something, right, Clumsy? It counts for something. Toss up the beetle shell. But the thing is, the indication is a throw indicator like this one, a C shape, just like that. So that's what makes it feel like that couldn't even possibly be right. I think you hit the spring to get Yoshi out. The way I'm reading it is I'm supposed to throw the shell at the yellow block, and then I'm supposed to go up to the coins And that's where I'm going to meet Yoshi. And then Yoshi will be the way that I get to my next jump. What if you did a shell jump with a precise jump and landed on Yoshi? For cheese? That might work. Tossing out the ideas? Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Try hitting the spring. Good evening, Yuri. See? That's how this is how I think it works. My understanding is I jump out, I get out far enough, I do a shell jump. Now, in the same time it takes for this spring to come out and bounce Yoshi up there is the same exact timing it's going to take for me to bounce off of the shell and then jump up to these coins. And then right at the coins is where I'm going to meet Yoshi, and then I'm going to fall with Yoshi down here, and that's how I clear this gap. I need to mount Yoshi right here. And then as I'm falling, jump off of Yoshi to get over here. That's the way I'm understanding. You own a house now. Trying to convert a school bus to an RV. Hey, that's pretty cool. It's supposed to be a delayed shell trick. Launches Yoshi. Yeah, it's just I can't figure out how to set up that. Maybe it's that. Maybe I'm trying to do a full shell jump. It needs to be a controlled shell jump. The part that's missing is correctly executing the shell jump. Oh, gosh. Great levels today. Even though I'm struggling here, I'm still having a lot of fun doing it repetitively. Sometimes you get sick of doing the same section over and over. This one's actually pretty fun to do. So I'm not even mad at it. Okay. We're getting closer. What's up, Barbara? Barbara. Barbara Ann. Hanna-Barbera. But you know what it is? You know what the other piece of the puzzle is? If you were to break it down into the two main lifestyles available to adults, right? The two main lifestyle choices. You either... Oh! Yeah! You either settle down, have kids, and be homebodies together. Yoshi, come with me, bro. Or you travel and go crazy. Not go crazy, but or you travel, you know... You travel and make the most of the freedom without having children. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm in the very awkward middle ground. Not having children, but also not wanting to do a bunch of traveling. I bet you that's got to be it. That for a lot of the people that would have naturally been more on the homebody side, that's the people that are going to be most drawn to settling down, having children. It makes a lot more sense if they think of it that way. What's up, Highlock? Thanks, Pumpkin King. Sally, Midnight, Clumsy, Angel, Super Trucker J, Barbara, and Andrew. Good day to you, Andrew. Thanks, Balin. Great level. That was a lot of fun. I hadn't really considered it from that lens. Because if you're having kids, you are definitely sacrificing the freedom to travel at will at a bare minimum. Not just time-wise, but also financially. That has to be part of it. What's up, Jason? Thanks for the heart. Just thinking out loud here, chat. Let the record show I have no idea what I'm talking about. I am doing a lot of speculating right now. Hey. I love this. Are you serious? Oh, this is right up my alley. Good to see a cool bean. Oh my gosh, I see. This is very cool. This wow. We got some all-star levels today. Oh. I want to twirl a little later. There we go. Wow. How cool is this, Jonathan? This level is really cool. I really am picking up what they're putting down here. I really need to work out the timing of that platform where I just missed. Pat, don't forget to actually do the first jumps, though. You got to make it there. That's what I would need it to look like. Yes. No. Oh my gosh, that's wild. But that's progress. Nice. All right, new stuff. Great indication. Oh! Wait, what? Is this right? No! It's gonna be better than that! Oh my gosh. Okay. Progress. This is a level not for the faint of heart. What's going on, Matthew? Good evening. Good evening. Well, I had given you all the homework to watch the Christmas episode of Doug in Rugrats. So I did my part. And you know what was interesting watching Rugrats as an adult? Growing up, I always liked to think I related the most to Tommy. But watching it as an adult, I'm a Chucky, people. I'm a Chucky. That's the honest truth. I'm not a Tommy. I'm a Chucky. I'm not the super adventurous one. I'm the one afraid that Santa's out to get to me. My wife and I are doing it wrong. You got 2 kids, 7 and 11, and 1 on the way. Oh my gosh, bro. You got your hands full over there. Don't travel a ton due to cost. You do regular road trips. The goal of all 48 states before the kids turn 18. Oh my gosh. You also have done a few big trips. Puerto Rico, one Disney World. I think we travel more than most if you include the road trips. For sure. You've made an intentional decision there, bro. At least more than most I know. No doubt. Well, hey, it sounds like you found a perfect match. That matters a lot to both of you. Road trip, bro. Oh my gosh. You're painting my nightmare. You paid my night. Hey, Katharina, thank you for the follow. Wish Nickelodeon wouldn't have sold it to Disney. Yeah, I never watched the Disney version. I only watched the original Nickelodeon. Pregnancy was unplanned, just winging it from here on out. 3 years old, have no plans, just take it one day at a time. Well, Sal, you got the right attitude. You got the right attitude because it's just like you said. You may not have planned for it, but now you got it. Now, it's apparent that you're a parent. And I have no doubt that Sally is an awesome parent. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Big shout out to all the parents out there. You really impress me with your selflessness, your dedication. Your parents are amazing. I do not envy you, but I do respect you. Oh, gosh. But, with that said, this is the thing. I do think I could be an amazing dad. If I just didn't get in my own way. Oh, gosh. You watch Jingle All the Way? It's a great time, Barbara. Big shout out to Arnold and Sinbad. The other part about having a kid, in my mind, that always felt like a big barrier to entry is just how much of a gamble you're making. Having a kid is a massive gamble. There's a lot. You could do everything right and have it go very wrong. Very wrong. And I don't mean just a little bit wrong. I mean very, very wrong. And so it's not a proposition. I like propositions in life where it's like, okay, if you do really well at this thing, you will benefit. There's going to be a payoff. But a proposition where, okay, here's the biggest investment of time, money, and emotion possible. And even if you give it your all and do everything you could ever possibly humanly do, it still might be a complete disaster. There's not many, I would argue there aren't even many things in life that way. For the vast majority of things, if you give it your all, do your absolute best, you can count on at least a decent return on that investment. But when it comes to having kids, there is a lot of gamble at play. It is definitely not a guarantee of any kind. Hey, we did it. Then we lost it. Driven as a family over 25,000 miles, bro. That you'll live in my nightmare. 25,000 miles on the road? Maybe it's fun. Maybe I've just never had a great road trip. But I know, like, 45 minutes in the car, I'm dying to get out of there. Do anything except be in the car. That's been me my whole life. Being a parent is great. It takes a lot of time and patience. That's one way to put it. Make a great dad. I agree. I think I would make a great dad. But I do think I am, I'm terrified of the proposition, like I'm saying. You could do everything right. You could give all your love, everything you have to give, and it could still end up a complete disaster. It's crazy. It shouldn't be that way, but it is. Bet enough states. There you go, Pumpkin King. I'm with you. But let the record show, I am down for some traveling within the U.S. But once a plane is involved, now the cost just went up so much. And then, like I said, if it's more than 45 minutes away, well, I'm kind of limiting myself here. But that's the reality. But see, I'm also in the perfect spot. I live in Massachusetts. So, like, if you need, like, a little getaway, you can get up to Maine pretty quickly. And that's a whole or New Hampshire, or Vermont. All great options. All very nearby, driving distance. Great options. The only thing we don't have is the warm weather, which is the thing I want the most. That is the thing I want the most. Sitting there thinking, how did I do all 48 states and all of Canada? 2.5 million miles for Super Trucker J. No dice. Don't reset. You have a checkpoint. Oh, no. Now, let the record show, I do think that the vast majority of people out there do not look at having children like I just described it. So it's not that I think everybody's out there like, oh yeah, I just don't care. I don't think that's many people's point of view. Have closer states to travel to, I'll smoke New England. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could drive 4 hours, you're still in Cali. That's true. That's an interesting point. I hadn't really considered that, but you're right. Because of being in New England, going to another state doesn't have to be a big trip. Whoops. Busy day for the record, double stop. Nothing, I know drivers over 10 million miles? Oh my gosh. That is quite a few. That's a lot of podcasts. Oops. We're making progress, Alex, slowly but surely. Wish Nickel. Oh yeah, I already read that. Shout out to my lurkers out there. Lurk away. Hit the like button though. Hit that like button for me. No, I keep rushing it. I'm pressing the button too quickly. That's what's going wrong there. Oh my gosh, same thing. Train system is amazing. Hop on the bullet train, 45 minutes, you'll be Virginia, Connecticut. See, I've never done any of that. That's interesting. The bullet train? I don't know anything about it. As I'm sure has become clear, I'm not much of a traveler. That certainly seems pretty clear at this point. Oh, we got there. Almost. There you go, Yuri. Check it out sometime. I'll have to check it out from a distance. I'll watch a YouTube video about it. That's my version of checking it out. Oh, missed my cancel. Well, close one. No! Pat, you're right there, bro. Okay, we got this. We got this. Oh, no. We gotta get serious here. Oh, that was close. Ooh, can't afford too much extra height there. Basically no extra height. Nice. Okay, got a good jump on this one. Yes. Good, we're in a good setup here. Yes. Just had to not slide on the wall. Yoshi, come with me. You gonna troll me? Ooh. No. Beautiful. What's up, Frank? Thanks for the heart. Thanks for the arrow. What's up, Heg? That was lovely. That was lovely. Thanks, Midnight, Alex, Clumsy, and Super Trucker J. Thanks, George. A little bit of air stalling required. Just a little bit. Hey, shell jumps. I'll save this one for next time. Let's do a quick Popular Super Expert. Wrong thing. Let's see what number 1 is. I haven't played Popular Super Expert in a while. Maybe something Christmas themed. Thanks, Alex, Midnight, Clumsy, Super Trucker J, George, Barbara, Andrew, and Balin. Blue Switch Blitz from one of my favorites, Frank88. The Great. How's it going, Mary? Thanks again, Frank. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Okay, I like it. Get ready for the P-switch music. The P-switch music. Wasn't sure what to call it. Okay, I got you now. Frank88 makes some of the greatest, Andrew. I'm a big Frank88 fan. Oops. I'm supposed to hit that on the way over. Gotta hit it on the way over, chat. Like that. There we go. Oh, buddy. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Checkpoint. Nice. Whoa! That was pretty cool. Frank, what are you doing to me, buddy? Where are you taking me, Frank? Whoa, buddy! Wow, this is very cool. What great level design here, chat. Oh, I should have listened to the arrow. What's up, Matty O? Turn around. How cool is that? I can see why this is number one. It is easy to see why this is number one. Amazing. Frank88 the Great. There's a reason he's number one. It ain't by accident, chat. That was so cool. Really fun. Take a screenshot. Give that one a whirl. Thanks, Pumpkin King, Midnight, Sally, Mary, Alex, Super Trucker J, Barbara, George, and Clumsy. There we go. Jorge over on TikTok. That was great. Jorge Wild 59. George with a J. All right. Thanks so much for being here, chat. I will be back tomorrow right around 4 p.m. Maybe earlier. It's Friday. Might be getting on a little early. So maybe earlier stream. And then that's my final full week of work of 2025 will be complete. Oh, sounds like a dream come true. Appreciate you, Crystal, Midnight, Mary. Okay, thanks for being here. Big shout out to anyone who hit me with any stars, shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for your love and support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, or therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside, get your headphones in, your favorite music playing. It can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life. But you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight. And I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some wild lefts and rights, ups and downs, twists and turns, traumas and tragedies, and have you feeling like, oh my gosh, everything is completely ruined. Nothing's ever going to be the same without this person, place, and thing in my life. What is the point? When everything's getting worse, not better. And it is valid to feel that way, but it's going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions. Because the truth is, there's some amazing stuff coming your way in your life. I can't tell you exactly what or exactly when, but I can guarantee you there's some great stuff coming. And when you're really depressed, it convincingly feels like it's never coming. Or even if something great did happen, it wouldn't make any difference because things are too far gone. And that's the part that is a straight up lie. But it feels very true when you're feeling that way. And this is why it's critical to be able to identify when you're feeling that way, because then it becomes that much easier to separate yourself from those thoughts and conclusions, because you recognize, wow, I'm seeing the whole world through this filter of the depression or the anxiety, and I'm not seeing things clearly. That doesn't make me dumb or bad or weak, but it does mean that right now, while I'm feeling this way, I would be foolish to trust and lean into the things I'm thinking. You go down that spiral, and it only gets worse. But if you can recognize, hey, maybe I'm not seeing things clearly right now. Maybe this is a good time to get sort of out of my head and spend some time with a loved one. Get together with somebody that is a friend, family member, loved one, or therapist. Any of the above are valid. And just be with that other person, talking, saying, hey, I've been struggling a little bit. I don't really know exactly why necessarily. Maybe you do know exactly why, but you might just be down and not even sure why. And just talking it out, bringing it out of your head into the world can really start to help work through it all and think a little more clearly and help you process it all. Because it's tough, chat. It is tough. And sometimes not everybody's going to understand it, which only makes it more difficult. So know that if any of that resonates with you, I'm rooting for you big time. If you need a little family-friendly escape, I got you covered with thousands of hours of gaming content scattered across the internet. So make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me, and I hope to catch up with you all tomorrow. Friday. Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming! Don't save all your shop until next week. If you haven't gotten it done, chat, this is your last weekend. Don't consider next week even an option. This is your last chance. This weekend, it's already going to be insane, but it's going to be more miserable next week. So if you can do it this weekend, get it done. Okay. I appreciate you, chat. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.